An Oxford University student is unlikely to get any jail time after she stabbed her boyfriend and assaulted him in other ways during a alcohol and drug-fueled argument. Now, the student in question is Lavinia Woodward, and she is studying at Oxford to become a surgeon. Okay, so why is it that she gets away with this? Well, we'll get to that detail in just a second, but she is 24 years old. She stabbed her boyfriend in the leg with a bread knife before throwing a laptop, a glass, and a jam jar at him during a row fueled by drink and drugs. Okay, that's according to Ross McGinnis, a Yahoo reporter. The boyfriend called her mother on Skype for help, but Woodward punched him in the face before picking up the bread knife and stabbing him in the leg. Damn. So this was obviously a very violent episode, but the judge has decided that this young woman has a lot of potential, so she's unlikely to face any jail time. In fact, he has postponed the sentencing for 4 months. She will not be sentenced until September, okay? Judge Ian Pringle has delayed sentencing for 4 months and indicated that Woodward may not be jailed because of her potential. Let me give you his exact quote. "It seems to me that if this was a one-off, a complete one-off, to prevent this extraordinary, able young lady from not following her long-held desire to enter the profession she wishes to, would be a sentence which would be too severe." Okay, what? She stabbed someone with a dull knife. Okay, she stabbed someone. Like, I'm not saying destroy her, okay, but really, what?
Yeah, okay. First of all, to be fair to her, it was just a butter knife, okay?
You can't go around stabbing people. This is insane. Okay, no, fair is fair, okay? If this was a story about a dude doing this to his girlfriend, people would be understandably outraged, right? I don't know if this is a gender thing. I think it's more of a privilege thing. And she's a very cute, attractive, young white girl.
To be fair to her.
Okay, and so and there seems to be a lot of empathy for her. And I don't feel that that same empathy would exist in similar instances or similar cases involving people who look different.
Let her go. No, I'm kidding.
It's a freaking dull knife.
Okay, all right. So let's get real here for a second. Are there issues of privilege? Of course. Okay, now this is the UK, but let's just say, I don't know, so I can't comment enough about the UK, I know the American context. If you had a black male stab a woman in the leg with a knife and then throw a laptop at her, a glass, a jar at her, right?
While on drugs, by the way.
And their excuse was, no, but that's okay. I was really high and I'm an addict. And doesn't show up to trial. She's in Milan, do you know that?
She's in Italy with her mother.
Okay.
What?
And says, I do declare, I've got a bright future ahead for me. Here's what's gonna happen in America to that black male. 20 years, okay, about, right? So.
And again, look, I want everyone to understand, I'm not saying like throw the book at her, she should be in prison for 50 years. But here's the thing, it's assault, in the very minimum it's assault, and it's involving a potentially deadly weapon. I know it's a dull knife, but it's still a knife.
Yeah, I don't know if dull makes it better or worse, but anyway.
You can't go around stabbing people.
Of course, all right, so. And look, and if you're a poor white kid out of Nebraska and you stab somebody, you're probably going away for 20 years too. So, so I think that it's that these judges, and I said the same thing with the Stanford rape case, right? They look at these people and think, there but for the grace of God goes my kid.
That's exactly right.
Oh, but that's a good kid going to Stanford. That's a good girl. She's going to be a heart surgeon.
So sweet.
She's going to Oxford.
Those rosy cheeks and that blonde hair.
Okay, come on. Yeah. She doesn't look like a criminal.
Right.
It's probably a one-off. Now, how often when you're poor, again, doesn't matter what your race is. If you're poor, do you not look like a criminal? When you go in front of that same judge, all of a sudden they don't think it's a one-off. They don't think you have a bright future, and off to jail you go. So that's what's driving everybody crazy throughout the world, and that's what the establishment still doesn't understand to this day. And now I'm gonna extrapolate a lot here, but I believe it. That's part of why you have all these anti-establishment votes. That's why you have Brexit. That's why you have the Trump vote. Because people are pissed. They're like, enough, man. When it comes to us, we get crushed. Our wages are stagnating. They're not going up. When we go in front of criminal justice, they maul us, right? I get a ticket and then all of a sudden, I can't pay it because I didn't get my paycheck in time, or I had to get a payday loan, and then it's doubled and it's tripled and I'm totally screwed. And then they'll sometimes put you in jail for that because you owe it to the government. I mean, they will crush you in every conceivable way. And then when someone wealthy does something, I do declare, she's got a bright future. I mean, she's going to Oxford. So toodaloo, to say hi in Italy to her. If you didn't show up to court and you were poor, they wouldn't assume that you're fine and you'll show up later. They'd put out an arrest warrant for you and get your ass to jail immediately. And then they'd put you away for a long, long time. This is what we're pissed about. Membership helps fund the Young Turks. You know one great thing about that? That means we're not accountable to anyone but you guys. That's why we're strong together, because we built this show around you. Come build it even bigger and better at tytnetwork.com/join.